Hello, and welcome to a Sunday edition of Robert versus the New York Times crossword. Today we're going to do the Sunday, May 19th, 2024 crosswords and go for that 1,542-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Sunday Mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. This one's got at least one circled square in it, so let's do it. Tic-tac. Irons. Carol. It's a hen, a door, cannon, and YSL. Tic-tac is kind of the theme, but also tic-tac-toe with these three O's down the center. Alright, sponsored by Tic Tacs. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There's no one alive who is youer than you. You know, my friend Jay, I'm trying to remember his name on the leaderboard, but my friend Jay actually gave the commencement address at the graduate school, or went to graduate school, and quoted Dr. Seuss, I think. We're right around graduation season. Today was GW graduation, and tomorrow. Anyway, now for main event, that's the Sunday Daily Grid, which is by Christina, Iverson, and Katie Hale today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. This one's called Hold Your Doze. Hold Your Doze. Don't get it. Don't get the pun. Hold Your Doze? Don't know. Anyway, let's see what Christina and Katie have in store for us. Let's get into it. End of the line question mark and 1991 crime drama. Luau greeting is aloha. Grunting ox. No worries. It's okay. And yak. Pants informally. It's probably trow and bait there. Ultramarine or ultramarathon. Break up the band. Go solo. Bugsy, probably. Poetic position could be air, maybe? Odell Beckham Jr. So it could be air. If that missing house title ever does show up. Certain arm muscle in brief. Okay. Biblical verb and Agnus Dei. Dost, maybe. Olympic event. Here's a pay. Giveaways and some common scams. iPods. Still I rise. It's Maya Angelou. French companions are amis. Drink for which Pliny the Elder recorded recipe is by mead. On. Coming from both sides. Okay. Hubris. Something. Plus and pride. Fragrant added to beauty products. Rose oil. It's like-ish. Caitlin Olsen's role. This is D. Do wrong is air. Charades but not chess. Some kind of game. The house is the opponent. Con is an inmate. This is DOS. Team game. iPads. It's better. Sign is an omen. Bill and Attila is a 10. Stereo here. Should the deed arise? Should the need arise? I see. Not accept a refusal. This is insist. This is ones. Caption for an absent student, say. Morgan Stanley subsidiary. Official OKs. Okay. Having a studious appearance. These are Oreos. Shout out to Oreo. Trust in. Rely on. No promises. I'll try. Biblical King of Judea. David. Give a sharp hit. Widely admired person. Jerry Hallowell. You have a face for radio. Is it diss? Question from someone with a lot of outstanding debt. Sri Lanka. Teacher's instruction in a class on pointillism. One of many in the Colosseum. Over which announcements. These are PAs. Say-sos. This is iota. Not present. No. E-trade here. Oversight is a lapse. Fusses are a dues. Perform very well. Cause to rise. Levin. Cheeky and underwater steerer. Maybe it's a fin. Grass. Bye bye birdie actress blank Margaret. Don't know it. Salt and pepper hit with the refrain blank badoop. Tuna type ahi. Shoop. Badoop. Cheeky. How one might punnily define saran or sari. Rappers. Weaknesses. Vices. Do wrong. Okay. Follows the recipe direction and golf ball invitation. I was gonna say dimple. What is this though? Home to Firenze. Italia? Dices, maybe. Matcha as a tea. Actress McDonald. Pop off. That's kind of fun. Insolent here. Not pictured. Dot as I say. Do as I say, dot as I do. So replacing ends with D's, I guess. Golf ball sits. Steve Doors complaint. DHL computer is UPS. Knitting stitch is a pearl. That's poo. Small painful bump is a sty. No need to find a professional illustrator. Kind of doodle. Hatches, e.g. Frosting alternative. Info in an about us section. Bios. This is fiery. Yeah. Fondant. South blank river through Denver. Plat, maybe? Name that means night in Arabic. Change form. Lack of energy. Okay. Utensil drawer compartment. Spoons, maybe? Country that becomes a language if you remember its last letter. Is it Lao? Hatches. One of the Starks on Game of Thrones. No, my turn. I'm up. No need to find a professional illustrator, right? What EAT stands for in never eat soggy waffles. South. Sorry, east. They might cover your back. Post-op locale. It's ICU. Masters of Underwater Camouflage. Scent Express. Okay. NASA shorthand for spacewalk is an EVA. Some godmothers are ants. Farm home is a sty. Sacred is holy. Supporter of the arts. Lazy river conveyances are tubes, meaning for two. A triest. Fictional dog. Member of an isolated colony once. A leper. National dish of the Philippines. Alt weekly. Adobo. Search button is sort. Promise to pay IOUs. Snoopy. Okay. Jim Rat's focus is the bod. Tour guides remark at the challah factory. Okay. Out of the something. URL starter is www. Gratified groan. Ah. Cry of delight. Question of ownership. Whose? A waking dream. For Aristotle. Metaphor for a house with young children. A zoo. Hard to say. Whoop, maybe? Tattoos might cover your back. Check the license of. ID'd. Be rushed, maybe. Senate staffers and aid. Stored for the night as a bus. Rob Stark? Doors, like on a submarine or something. Okay. This is tricep. Tries. Then again, on the other hand, this is Sega, Pulpus Frogger, goes in a hurry, highs. I think studio appearance, I guess it's owlish. This is allowed, or what else is due? Let's see, prey of polar bears is Arctic seals. Highly admired person is a hero. It's Herod. Give a sharp hit is. What is this? Grass. Okay, so this is wrong. Don't know. Nincompoop. More vulgarly, an ass hat. That's kind of fun. Makeup of a tiny twisting ladder. DNA. Keep going. Onward? I just spelled Arctic seal wrong. Arch. And whap. It's a wrap. Okay. Or it's pro. Makes sense. Adds up. Like cutting the line. Rude. Audrey McDonald. 40% of a hectare. Don't know. It's a hard dock life. An acre. Audra. This is Andy's mince. Anemia. What context is key? Use your doodle. This is morph. Octopi or octopodes. Parlez-vous français? That's dough braider. Little annoyance. Hope. Oh, I don't know. And a pedestal? Alright. 832. Try to get through that one pretty quick. Thinking I'd have a shot at a weekly PB, but it's not true. Checking my notes here, I was at 23:21 for the week. So it takes me to 31:53, which is pretty fast for a week, I'll say. But, alright. Hold your nose. The ends become D's. But I don't really get it. Sorry, I don't really get the title still. Let's see. So, the weird thing is that in this one we replaced all of the ends with D's. Oh, I see. I was gonna say, but here we still have this D. Okay, no. So you replace all the ends with D's for some reason. But there still can be some other D's in the phrases. So should the need arise becomes should the deed arise. What else is new becomes what else is do. Do as I say, not as I do, becomes do as I say, not as I do. It's lots of D's in that one, but all the N's have become D's. It's a hard knock life. So N sounds, I guess, not N the letter. It's a hard knock life. Use your noodle becomes use your doodle, and that's a no-brainer becomes that's a dough braider. But I feel like the title should make sense with both an N and a D. So hold your nose makes sense, but hold your doze? Gotta say, I kind of just don't get... To be honest, I kind of don't get the whole thing. Kind of don't get why we're doing this. Why are we turning N's to D's? And then, of course, like, you're supposed to sort of chuckle at the clues, but... Or sort of at the, you know, the absurdity of the situation described in the clues, but... These kinds of things are never my favorite. You just change a sound to another sound for no reason. If there's a good reason, honestly, even a good title. Yeah, so not my favorite kind of theme. At least it was over mercifully quickly. It's probably a bit dramatic, but let's look through this thing, see if we can learn something. Agnus Dei means Lamb of God. In Latin. The Beck Single Loser. I'm sure I know the song. But I won't sing it for you right now. Yak is grunting ox. This could be air, or. Tried all of them, really. 10 ones. Yeah, shout out to Oreo. Herod. One of many Herods. There's a few Herods. Yeah, I guess David was the king of the kingdom of Israel, right? PAs? Public announcements. No, Anne Margaret. It's a rap. That's kind of funny. Nothing here was super hard, I feel. I did learn my rivers pretty well for my Jeopardy appearance. I've forgotten so much stuff, though. Do people really need a mnemonic for northeast, southwest? It's a bit... It's only 4 things. This is what, an extra vehicular... I know a spacewalk is an EVA, but... Extra vehicular activity. That's what an EVA is. As opposed to calling it as, you know, like Ava Green or something. Wazoo Whoopin' Who's is pretty fun at the bottom. Also Snoopy. I like Snoopy. Bugsy sounds familiar-ish. Maya Angelou used to give the the convocation address at Duke every year to all the freshmen until she passed away, including when I was a student. Pliny the Elder and Pliny the Younger, also great IPAs. I had a glass of Pliny when I was visiting John and Liz in San Francisco. Thanks, John and Liz. Odell Beckham Jr. Is he still doing stuff these days? Pictures, kind of fun. I think overall it's a pretty reasonable puzzle. I just don't get the... For me, every theme should have like a reason. Pop off is fun. As had to start getting one past the sensor, it feels like. We've got 2 golf ball clues right in a row. Context is key. Yeah, never watched Game of Thrones, but Robb Stark does sound familiar. I think the actual plural of... actual. People use octopi, so it's an actual plural, but octopuses is what I would use. And of course, it's the Greek octopodes. Okay, people use octopi, so octopi is correct. Let's be descriptive and not prescriptive, shall we? Alright, so it's going to be a fast week. It's going to be a fast puzzle, fast week. Got 4 green days here. Only could have gone faster on Thursday. 81% of people went faster than their average. On median, 22% faster. I only went 3.3% faster, so... But yeah, all for 1 in the clues. But this is going to play fast for people, I think. So far, 100% of users faster than the Sunday average. 33% much faster, so I'm in that 33%. Don't know if this is... Maybe this is only 3 people. Who knows? But went pretty quick. Good enough. I think it's too early right now for the plus word or the code words. We can play strands and connections. Why don't we play strands and connections? Just so we get some more games in. Part of the equation. So I'm a mathematician. I automatically see mathematics. It's gotta be it. There you go. Calculate. Subtraction. No, it's just subtract. Divide. This way. Divide is fairly symmetric word. Multiply. And what is this? I don't see it. Derive. Okay. Seems like a smattering of words. Subtract, multiply, divide. Sure, but derive and calculate aren't really the same thing. Alright, but it's a math-themed Strands, I guess. I should be happy about that. Let's end, as some always do, on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Catfish. Oh, these are long today. Hairpin, fishbowl. Trampoline, mousetrap, werewolf, bulldog, switchback, dog leg, actress, horsefly, categories, turtle dove, charades, clock, and zag. Okay, so these are kind of party games. Maybe mousetrap also, but I know a switchback, a dog leg, and a zag are kind of like similar. And a hairpin. These are like kinds of turns, right? I mean, I see like the compound animals. Bulldog, horsefly, catfish, turtle dove. So the question is, What do mattress, clock, and trampoline have in common? Unless a trampoline is a kind of turn. I'm not quite sure about these, to be honest. Let's go with the ones that are clear. This has got to be the easy one. Compound two animals, compound together to form another animal. There we go. These are for sure games. Then I thought maybe werewolf might be a game. Mousetrap is also a game, but maybe these are games. Switchback, dogleg, hairpin. These are like kind of ziggy-zaggy things, right? Or is this a game? I can have 3 of them for a bunch. I think we ought to just try this. Alright, that's right. So those are the 2 easy ones. So this will be the next easiest one. But I'm not confident between these 2, I think, as a game. Is werewolf a game, a party game? Oh, you know what? Things with springs. I see. These are things with springs. There we go. And these are party games. Classic party games. All right. Always a good day when you can figure out all 4 connections. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Monday puzzles. See you then.